Yeah, well, we're certainly excited about the win, and I thought that our team played much more poised in the second half. This is the second game in a row where turnovers in the first half have made this, a difficult adventure in the first half. And I thought in the second half we played with much more poise, and for the first time I thought we really looked comfortable in the six halves we've played. So I thought that was a positive. I think obviously getting Tom Vodanovich back, and I think his physical play is a positive for us. He made some good plays. He actually took care of the ball. And then I think in the second half, even Winston Grays, I thought did a really good job. I think guys are going to talk about Ron Curry not scoring. Ron Curry, I thought did another really good job taking care of the ball, running our team, getting the ball, getting us into offense. Ron's going to have a lot of great games. This was a game where he had to, in quarterback speak, kind of manage the game, and I thought he did a terrific job.
Considering this was Tom's first game, how would you evaluate how he was doing?
Well, we've asked Tom to embrace the role of being, the ultimate glue guy. We want him to rebound. We want him to defend. He's got this terrific motor. He's blessed with an excellent motor physically, and that's what he needs to rely on as a sophomore in college. And as his skills improve and as he becomes an older player, his game will evolve and grow. But I think where he really helps us is his toughness and his ability to rebound and defend. And we need that from Tom. And I thought tonight, for the most part, he played that role terrifically.
3 games in, you're starting to get some of your pieces back together. Do you have a clearer picture right now of what this team is right now and where they could be?
Well, I'm really optimistic about where this team can go. But we have so many pieces still out, and we're going to go through another transformation. We'll probably do it 3 more times. We're going to add Hari Hall back to the rotation. We're going to get Joey McLean back to the rotation. Eventually, we're going to add Andre back, and roles are going to continue to change. In fact, I talk with my team all the time about embracing your role, but very few guys have a specific role other than Tom. And Jackson has a specific role. We want him to shoot the ball, and Ron's, thing is going to change from game to game. I thought Ron did a really good job. I like our team's potential. We're really a ridiculously young basketball team. I don't talk about it very much, but this team has got a lot of potential, and the chemistry is excellent. They're really good guys, and when we get whole, I like where this team can go.
On the other end of Curry not scoring that many points, how nice is it to put 82 points on the board?
Well, I can tell you it was unexpected. We thought this was a game. I prepared our team as if this game was going to go down to the wire. If you had told me that Ron would score 3 and we would win by that many, I wouldn't have guessed that. But we got contributions across the board here, and so we're not expecting to get that many points, very often. But we did a really good job, I thought, of back cutting and cutting to the rim when they overplayed our guards. And our forwards did a good job of handling the ball and making better decisions. Where I thought we had 5 turnovers from our forwards in the first half, way too many for as little as they handled the ball.
Having seen Tom for 18 minutes, how would you evaluate what kind of shape he's in?
Well, yeah, I would say to you, he's huffing and puffing a little bit, but he's a terrific athlete. I mean, he's a guy that can play a lot of sports. When you talk about changing from one end of the court to the other, he does it as easily as any forward in our program. And when he gets his win back, he's a guy that changes ends easily. I mean, his greatest gift is his motor, and I think he's got an ability to rebound the ball. Those are the 2 things we want Tom to do. We want him to be a high motor guy and be a terrific rebounder at both ends, and create opportunities for us on the offensive glass.
You guys used the 7-man rotation for almost the entirety of this game, second game in 3 days. And were you surprised to see them shoot as well as they did and keep it the entire game?
Well, it's interesting. We talk about that as a staff a lot. Are we a good shooting team? Because we stat a lot of our drills, and we've shot the ball pretty well all preseason. We do think we can shoot the ball well. We're still not reversing the ball on offense. We're still taking some rush shots. And really, we have a lot of guys that are new to JMU basketball. And we have guys that we're not starting that are starting. And so until they get really comfortable, and that's why I do think we can be good, because I think when we get comfortable as a team and whole, and we share the ball, and we play with a certain amount of grit and toughness, we'll have enough pieces. We just have to add a few more significant pieces.
Talking about Winston, I 20 points tonight and definitely showing some athleticism, especially his last basket. Is he just scratching the surface to you?
Well, that second half is kind of who I think he can be, and we don't need 8 baskets from Winston. That's not something that's going to happen, I don't think, on a nightly basis. But you can see the potential that he has, and Jackson got a lot of baskets, and I think we have a lot of guys that can get baskets. What we need to do is continue to add some poise to our group, offensively, and then defensively, we need to continue to ramp it up here and keep working on getting better. For the second game in a row, we held this, we've held this team in the 20s from 3-point range, and that's not going to happen every game. But there's no reason why we can't be a significant 3-point field goal percentage defensive team.
Has anything changed with Joey or Hari, or are you still evaluating?
No, yeah, we're going to take the weekend to evaluate. We're hopeful that Hari practices over the weekend, but we're not sure. We're hopeful that Joey can practice by the beginning of next week, but we're not sure. So we'll add those pieces when we go. The sooner we get them back, the better I'll feel about where we go. But when they're ready and they're cleared, they'll start participating. Okay. Thanks, guys.